It's time, guys. FIFA 17 is finally fucking here. That whole 4 months of not being able to play FIFA is finally over, and we're here, and we are starting the brand new FIFA 17 Road to Glory. It is, oh, I am so excited, guys. So basically, my rules for my Road to Glory, they're pretty standard. No FIFA pack or FIFA point buying whatsoever. No pack buying whatsoever. Besides, actually, that's not true. We can buy bronze packs, but we won't really be buying many packs throughout this whole series. And a kind of like a plot twist rule I threw in there is I am only allowed to buy fresh players. So if you guys don't know what a fresh player is, it is theoretically a player that has not been used by anyone else. So it should say, you know, amount of owners, 1, 2, maybe 3 if it's a player that's been traded a lot. So it's just something to throw it in there to make it a little more challenging, make it a little more enjoyable for me and everyone else watching, because it's something extra we have to work towards. And as you guys can see, these packs up here really aren't bad. Royce is a very good player to get off the start. It's probably actually the one I only wanted. Really didn't want Hazard or Thomas. I didn't like them in the demo I was playing. I felt they were lacking, so I was really happy I got Royce. And it gives me an option to actually build into a cheap Bundesliga team, but we don't end up doing that. That's coming up later in the video. The 2 teams I decided to build. One team is my current starter team that we're going to upgrade and improve throughout the year. And the second team is my goal team. Team I want to achieve probably around Team of the Year time, so that January, February kind of timetable. And I think it's an actual realistic goal that we'll be able to get that team, because it's really easy to earn coins in FIFA, because all you have to do is play the game. There's no solo challenges like Madden, or, you know, actually there is sets now in this FIFA, which is really cool. That's what I like about FIFA. You just play the game and it rewards you. For Madden, you can play online, but you don't get coins for it. You have to play solo challenges, and I found that really dumb. But this isn't about Madden, this is about FIFA. So as you see, we just got Coleman there, who's a really good player that he'll probably sell for quite a bit too. So yeah, I'm really excited about this year's FIFA. I've really enjoyed the game mechanics so far from what I've played. It seems really smooth. A few things they need to like work on though, as in, you know, the control of the players, the clunkiness. I think the players feel a little clunky from what I've used, and I really thought that was Guerrero, by the way. Like, I was freaking out when that popped up, the Argentinian and then striker. I really thought I packed Aguero, and I mean, what a better way to start a Road to Glory than packing Aguero, you know? But yeah, I'm really satisfied. The passing seems on point. Here and there you get a bad pass, but that's pretty normal. It's realistic, I guess, in the game of football. What else is there? The goalkeepers I found to be very good and reliable this year. Crossbody's the way to go. Crossbody power shot. But that's really enough talking. I'm going to let this finish out, and then we're going to get into the squad building portion of this video. Okay, guys, so this is the squad building portion of the video, and I've actually assembled 2 teams for us to look at today. This team right here, which I've already started building, is going to be my starter team for my Road to Glory. And as you've probably already noticed, is a full Spanish team. Okay, I picked Spanish for a few reasons, actually. The first reason is easy to hybrid. Alright, so I can get a lot of players from a lot of different leagues, which in the future allows me to upgrade to, you know, La Liga and the BPL leagues more easily. Okay, so that's one. That's the main reason. 2, there's a large portion of Spanish players in the game that are very cheap, very good, and very effective. So that's really it. That's the 2 main reasons I picked Spanish, cheap, good, effective. So this is going to be it. I've already actually started building this. You guys are going to see this before and after. After we're done talking about the squad building, we're actually going to go to the part where I'm selling my players, getting the coins, and playing some solo games. So you guys will see how I get the coins from there. And then I basically just come back here, I buy the players, bid on them, whatever, and I put them in here for my starting team. But I actually want to go to my second team right now. And this second team is called Goal. Okay, so this is basically the team we are going to strive and get this year before this year is over. And boom. Basically a La Liga, Bundesliga, BPO hybrid. This is very similar to my team I had last year. My team I had last year, it was Messi, Neymar, Suarez up top, Iniesta, Hull, Effenberg, Boateng, Neuer, E, Roberto Carlos, and team of the season, Bellerin was my team last year I chose and was playing with. I spent a lot of money last year. I really enjoyed the game, but this year I want to try something different. How far I can get without spending a single dime. I don't even pay for this game. If you guys didn't know that, I really haven't paid for this. I got this game free from EA, actually, because of issues I had last year with my account. That's a story for a different time. I priced this team out on FUTBin, actually, and it came back 5.1 million it was for this team, which is unrealistic. This team will not go for 5.1 million. These players we're going to buy won't really be relevant until Team of the Year time, when we're opening our packs from FUT Draft that we saved up from FUT Champions, if you get packs from that, or FUT whatever, however the hell you get packs in this game. All those packs that we saved will be opened for Team of the Year, and we'll use those coins as players, put them into our dream team here, and this team will become reality. We'll have this team January, February time. I plan on having a lot of these players. First player I really want to get is the midfield. Sorry about my voice there. I don't know what happened. The midfield. I find midfields are probably the most important positions every year in FIFA. It's either your midfield is strong and will dominate the game, or it's weak and you're going to get absolutely just fisted. That's just how FIFA is. That's how soccer is. So Iniesta and Modric, two people I really like playing this demo so far, or the demo and actually the trial. I played with Barcelona. Iniesta is very good again this year. Modric, when I was playing the demo and a little bit of the actual game, Modric is a very, very good player this year. Very aggressive, goes after the ball, hunts down the people with the ball, and makes the runs I like from a center midfielder. Suarez, why I have him at cam, is basically just good finisher, you know. Because how I play the 4-1-2-1-2 here is my two strikers, in this case Ronaldo and Neymar, will actually go in and they'll play actually post to post. So if you're looking at the goal, you'll have Ronaldo usually on the left side of the post, Neymar on the right, and you'll have Suarez in the middle. And so this is really good. So in case I can't finesse it or power shot across keeper with Ronaldo or Neymar, it's just a simple pass back to my cam, which happens to be Suarez, and Suarez is going to put that home, 9.9 times out of 10. So that's why I have Suarez at cam. Really love Suarez in FIFA. So this is the dream team. I don't want to talk too much about it because we don't have it yet. That's not even relevant for a few more months. And so back to the actual main team here. This team is going to be relevant. This team is actually really effective. Like I was saying, has like Jesse Rodriguez, Herrera, DeMarcus, Lucas Perez, Gaia, Casillas, Nacho Fernandez, and even Mesa at CDM. Mesa is a really underrated card. He looks really good for a 79 rated CDM, 78 pace, 72 defending, 79 physical, 74 dribbling. A very kind of well-rounded card. So once you put a chemistry style on him, I believe he'll actually be pretty decent, pretty effective as a CDM. So that's basically all I have to say about why I chose these two teams to build here. So now, that was it for the squad building portion. We're actually going to cut right back over to selling some players and using the catalog rewards to get us lots of coins. Okay guys, so you guys just watched the squad building portion of the video. This kind of video is kind of out of parts. I had a lot of trouble recording this video, so that's why it's kind of like, live commentary. Or actually, none of it's live commentary besides that squad building portion on FUTBin. So this is mostly just post commentary. It's not what most of the series is going to be. Besides the games, I'm going to try and record the games live com because it's funny. I think it's enjoyable to hear me play if you guys are interested in, hearing some goofball screaming the damn video game. But, supposedly that goes very well in the FIFA community. I mean, hey, who knows? I could make a 1 million view video because I sit here and scream at virtual players not doing what I tell them to do. But one thing I'm going to stay true to is I'm not going to act out during these videos. It's not really going to be, me selling myself reviews. It's just basically what I'm thinking when I'm playing the game, and there's no filter on me, so that it can get very vulgar. Or some games, I might just sit there and I might just be in the zone and I'll be singing or something, singing my favorite song. I don't know. Like whatever comes across, and that's just how it's gonna be. We're gonna have a fun time here. I'm not really trying to impress anyone. I'm just trying to play the damn game, dude, because I love FIFA. I love everything about this game, and I just find it to be a magnificent game to play. So as you guys can see on the screen right now, we're basically just listing players up for bid 10,000 or max buy now. Just basically because no one in this game really has a set price. The players are so inconsistent. And it's going to be that way really until the game comes out. You'll have players selling for 3K to 5K where they should probably be selling for 2K or something. So we're just going to post everything up to see what sells. All the cards that don't sell, I'm either going to end up quick selling or put into the squad builder challenges. From what I've seen of the squad builder challenges so far, it's going to be quite difficult for your road to glory at the start just because coins really aren't value to us. Like, we don't have an abundance of them, I should say. And so those players are going to be priced up, as you guys can possibly imagine. For some of the special cards, I guess the reward players, those teams and those sets of players that you need, they're going to be price locked mostly all year because it's going to be a quick way to turn profit and people are going to take advantage of that. Hell, we might even actually end up trying to invest in some of those players. So we're just doing something a really standard way here. All the things that we got out of our packs, we're just basically listing up. It's a very efficient way to make coins, and it's a really good way to make coins because most of these players I'm not going to use. I have, as you guys saw, I had the Spanish team in mind, which I think is going to be a really good team because every year Spanish players are very consistent, they're very cheap, and they're very effective. And it gives us such a great ability to upgrade future run because I believe right now NES is going for like 30,000 coins or something. And he's an 88-year-old player. I would love to get an NES though before the game came out because most likely his price is going to skyrocket. I think last year he was over 120,000 coins. The first few months of the game, he was really expensive. So I think if we're able to snag an NES for about 30,000 coins, that would just be phenomenal and really help the series because we can actually sell the NES to them and then upgrade the team as a whole instead of just having an NES them. Even though he's a very good player, and I've actually enjoyed using him this year. So we're just basically selling things. After this, we're going to go to the catalog and actually start redeeming things, as you guys will be seeing here in a second. Really take advantage of what they give you in the catalog. They really turn down the oh, excuse me, I'm not feeling well today. But they really did turn down the leveling, and if you've played FIFA, for 1 year, 2 years, you basically have everything. And as you can see, we go through here and... Oh, God, I'm really not feeling good today. I don't know why. We just basically go through here and record. Not record. Just unlock everything. Everything that I think will be useful. So we're upgrading the trade pile. Coin bonuses. We're going to stack them. We're going to keep stacking them. So we have about, I don't know, 60 games worth of coin bonuses, win or lose. So that's really good. Probably more than that. Probably close to 100 or 150. I didn't really take the time to add them up because I didn't care that much. We got a whole bunch of good players. Like that Hector Bellerin's going to be a really good player for us. A lot of BPL players. So I was really tempted to build into a BPL-sided team. But I figured the BPL is probably the most popular league in the world. A lot of people enjoy the BPL even if they don't live in England. I know over here in America, that's really the only league we get. So if you're not subscribed to other soccer channels like I am, that's really all we watch over here. But although I believe it's probably the most popular league in the world, so those players, are obviously going to be a little more expensive because everyone likes those players, everyone knows those players, compared to Joe Smo playing in the Russian league from East Bumblefuck. No one knows him, so he's going to be dirt cheap, but he might be a good player. On the other hand, you have Dele Alli, who is well-known, well-liked, and is going to be a little more expensive and might not be the greatest player, because I've actually heard quite negative things about Dele Alli this game. So yeah, the coin bonuses are your best friends. The loan players will really help us out. Actually testing what kind of players I like in this game. So it's a good way to actually know what players I want to save up to and get. And I don't know if I'm crazy or it's just like me, but I swear lone players in any FIFA play better than their actual card. I believe their stats are boosted. Now don't go ahead and criticize me or click off the video yet. Let me explain myself. I believe they're boosted because, so say you get a lone Ronaldo, for example, okay? You get a lone Ronaldo for 10 games and you score 30 goals within those 10 games, That might just because that Ronaldo is boosted, which then intrigues the person and makes the person want to buy packs because they believe realistically they can't get Ronaldo without buying packs. It's just kind of something like, not a huge upgrade, but just a little something so there's a difference and that Ronaldo is better. And I don't know, just every time I see him to play lone players, even last year when I had like my stacked team towards the end, and I was playing lone players, like they would play exceptionally well, even though the player I was playing wasn't the greatest or their team wasn't the greatest. That player always stood out. That might just be me though. Let me know how you guys feel about that. So as you guys can see, we're actually buying the kits here too, and this is another very good way to make coins. You can sell these kits, and most of them are pretty hideous. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sorry if you guys like them, but they're pretty ugly. A lot of them are. And by a lot, I mean all of them are pretty ugly. So we're just going to buy them and quick sell them. And you get about 5,000 coins from quick selling all the jerseys. That's just another rough estimate. I really didn't take the time to add that up because I really didn't care enough to add up how much I get from quick selling jerseys. And it's the same jerseys every year. It'd be cool if they added like, new jerseys or jerseys that actually maybe looked somewhat decent that you could get from the catalog. It'd be kind of cool if they had like a FUT Founder jersey, I think. It's the people that have played FUT since like it first started. If they had an exclusive jersey every year that they could lock in the catalog, I think that'd be kind of cool. But they made it like a really nice jersey to show like, thank you for playing FIFA for so long. I don't know. Just a cool idea. But that's not what we're here. We're here to talk about a Road to Glory. So back to the topic. Again, balls. Just quick selling balls is another way to make coins because I don't know. You can sell the things, and most of the time people really don't buy balls. I don't know of a soccer ball ever actually going for much in FIFA. I never really cared enough to actually go and buy a new ball. If I get a ball from a pack that looks cool, which I don't know if it's actually from the packs I get here in a little bit or what, but I got this like gold looking ball and it actually looks like a gold brick basically, and it's kind of cool. So we kept that. We set that as my active ball. But as you see, we're just storing players here, and then we have a whole bunch of these 99 contracts. Then actually I decided to list up later on just to get the coins because they do sell for about 600 to 700 coins, and contracts really won't be a thing for us because once we start doing the bronze pack method and picking up our one-game contracts, we really will have unlimited contracts. And as you can see, if you didn't know that, you can actually combine contracts of duped players. So if you say you have Ronaldo, and one Ronaldo has 8 games and one has 10 games, and they're both on loan, you can combine those and have a loan Ronaldo for 18 games, if you guys did not know that. So as you saw there, I was just checking to make sure the jerseys weren't sellable, and we're just quick selling them because, like I said, they're ugly. No one really wears them. I don't think I've ever actually... I probably have seen people wear these jerseys in game, but they're just not satisfying to watch or look at. Most of them are kind of ugly. I think this year, once we actually, start to make coins, we're going to probably go with Arsenal because I do support Arsenal. And I like their jerseys. I feel like every year they just have very nice and simple red and white jerseys. Speaking of jerseys, Man U, I don't understand what the whole deal is with the blue jerseys. That's kind of like contradicting because, Man City is blue. And as you guys did saw there, we have completed some on single player games, which is mainly what we're going to be doing at the start to make some coins. So we beat the single player games. We got a reward. We're 4-0. We're buffing up that record for when I go online and start screaming because this game, dude, online, it is something else to play. Let me tell you that. So open up these packs, and I actually believe we do fairly well. And as you guys can see, we already have 10,000 coins, and we still have a FUT draft to play. And before I talk about the FUT draft, because that's probably going to be next episode, the FUT drafts for me are so inconsistent because I hate the aspect of a FUT draft. I hate that it's random. I hate everything about a FUT draft, but you make so much profit from a FUT draft that we're going to do them when we can. I believe personally there's no skill involved in a FUT draft because it's basically luck, and every time I play FUT drafts, I have the worst possible luck with them. I'm serious. Like, I get 78 overall gold cards, and I'm like, that's like good for me because that's like a high. I don't get, legends or like 7 team of the years like these some people do, and they post them online. That is just like ridiculous. I do not have that kind of luck. I get happy if I get Ronaldo and Messi on the same team. And I'm serious, like my luck is awful with FUT drafts. Like it's not good. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. So when we start playing them, I just get angry because, you know, it's basically just me with this shitty ass team that players no one's ever heard of before versus MSN with Ronaldo at cam, Bale at left center mid, you know, freaking Pele at right center mid. Like, the shit's insane I play against, and it's not just me. Like, even people I've known before I started making these videos said, yeah, you just have horrible luck with FUT drafts. And, like, some of the teams, I have trouble getting to, like, an 84 rated. Like, some of my teams are just bad, the choices I have. So, as you guys can see, like I was saying earlier, though, silvers. These are the cards that didn't sell after that hour. So, we're just going to go ahead and send them to the club for right now. Basically, I'm just kind of contemplating if I want to use them for squad building challenges, like I said earlier, or we're just going to quick sell them. I believe we actually do end up quick selling most of them because at this point, if they didn't sell during the early access, they might sell during the game, but I really don't feel like listing up all these other players because most of them, again, aren't the greatest. But who knows? Maybe some people will buy them. He actually didn't look bad. I think his name was like Ferreira or something. He was actually probably one of the more decent ones. If I don't quick sell them, actually, what I might do is actually throw them into a team, you know, a whole bunch of them, like a low chem team or whatever, and we might just make a fitness squad, which is really important, which is something I really have to do still. As of right now, it's just all the bronze cards I've accumulated from my starter team. So if you guys don't know what a fitness squad is, basically, a fitness squad is a team that you go play single player matches with your main team on the bench, and it recuperates your main team's fitness. So you, in theory, don't have to buy fitness cards, but we should have quite a few fitness cards actually from the bronze pack method once we start doing that here. In the next 2 episodes, I might start doing it next episode. I'm just trying to build up some coins actually before we start doing it because I still have to make a team. And another thing, you guys want to claim your manager test. These things are really simple every year, and people have actually been pulling like some insane things. Like the one guy pulled a Bale from his little rewards pack from either this or the squad builder challenges. But it was just a simple rewards pack, and he got Gareth Bale, which is absolutely insane. Probably won't be packing anything insane like that over here. My best pack pull, I think, is probably Beckenbauer from last year, and I went nuts. I ran around my damn house. Like, I kid you not, I walked out my front door and was doing laps around my house. I was that excited, and I guess that's kind of cool or sad, whatever way you look at it. But it was quite interesting. So again, these things are just so simple, and they actually give you like some decent rewards. We get a 1 player pack and a silver contract pack to help us out. Because the one bad thing about buying fresh players is no matter what, they're gonna have 7 contracts. So, you know, we're gonna need those contracts because unlike those bronze players that you get or buying other players, used players, they might have more contracts plus chemistry styles. But that's just something like I said to, you know, make it a little more challenging, make it a little more fun in the game because after a while it does start to get boring if I just kind of buy, you know, non-fresh players. That's just something I like to do personally. We tried to arrange that team in their starting positions, and I'm like, this just isn't happening at all. What else is there? Oh, yeah, I believe after we open up these packs, that's actually going to be the end of the video, guys. I'm going to try and keep them around 25 to 35 minutes. I believe that's like a nice length for your Road to Glory, so we can actually sit down, we can talk about our plan of attack really for the next episodes and what we're going to be doing with the team. You see that we actually pulled 100 coins, is actually quite nice. And contracts, checking out the kits, nothing much really. I listed them because, you know, they might sell, but then I realized, you know, they're absolutely just hideous and no one's going to buy those. Excuse me, I needed a drink there. But actually going to end the video. I mean, there's nothing much left to say. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you guys leave a like down below. Comment if you guys are interested in seeing more. Well, you guys want the videos to be longer or shorter. Also, find me over at Twitter at twitter.com Dave Plays _ that link will be in the description below. On top of that, if you guys want to come see me play live, I do tend to stream FIFA the Road to Glory, and I'll also stream Madden. That's over at twitch.com/Dave_Plays_games. Really fun time. We sit there and we talk about sports and other things. But that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's been your boy Dave, and I'm out.